Hey guys, Maxie Price RV, coming at you live today with a brand new 2026 Della Terra 261RB. This is the fastest moving, nicest Della Terra floor plan that they have. I absolutely love this one. We'll just hit a couple things on the outside right here, then we'll go in and start telling you guys about this Della Terra 261RB. If you're around a 700 credit score with 10%, probably $3,000 down, you can expect to be under 300 bucks a month on a brand new 2026 Della Terra. Let's take a look. So guys, on the outside, you can see that you have a full length almost awning that's got a lighted awning. And one thing that I love, you got a bottle opener, got a place to tie down your pets right here. And if you set up a table right here, you have an outlet and you have a cable plug. So you guys can plug right in, watch the big game right here under the awning, rain or shine, right there at the campsite. Super cool feature. Another thing that I love about what Della Terra does is they try to make all of their campers super easy to set up. It's just push button stuff. See, if you'll take a look right here, this has the Lippert PSX1 leveling system set up. You hear that noise right there? That's the sound of it doing all the work for you, so you don't have to do anything. So that's pretty nice. Let's take a look inside. Come on inside the 261RB Della Terra. I know you're going to love it. So let's talk about layout. So this is a rear bath floor plan. It's got a really wide, really nice bathroom, huge shower, dual medicine cabinet. Tons of room right there in the bathroom. So I love that setup. This has the theater seat set up, which is an additional option. This one comes with it. It's got marine grade vinyl. And so if you've been in a travel trailer that has had problems with peeling right here on the headrest or your furniture is peeled, you're not going to have that issue in a Della Terra. This is a different style fabric right here, manufactured in a different place, different material, and it just doesn't have the same issues that we were having years ago with all that vinyl peeling. And if you pull this right here, you can kick back, and it's a recliner, gives you tons of room, and it's directly across from the TV inside. So I love that. You have a actual heater. It's an electric heater that comes out of the fireplace. So it gives you the fire look, gives you the heat, super nice. You're gonna enjoy that, especially in those months when you're out camping, when it's a little bit cooler. It helps take the chill out of the air, so you don't have to run your propane. That actually is an electric heater that I know that you're gonna love. Now right here, we have a full walk-in closet, tons of room, huge pantry, but also it has washer dryer prep. And so that means this is a 50 amp service camper. You got your washer dryer prep. So if you want to use that, you definitely have that as an option. That's something that's super nice to have. So Della Terra does things a little bit differently than a lot of other manufacturers. And so what they do is they use real 5/8 inch thick tongue and groove plywood floors all the way throughout the camper. So what the competitors are using is an OSB, which is basically a particle board floor. This uses real plywood. And the difference is real plywood can get wet. It just can't stay wet for a real long time. But OSB, the first time that stuff gets wet, you're going to have swelling issues. You don't have to worry about that at all in the floor of this Della Terra. Underneath your dinette, you can access from the top or from the bottom. You have full-length pull-out drawers on both sides of the dinette. So you have tons of storage right here in this camper. Now, in addition, this table, it'll fold down, it'll fold flat, and this section will make into an additional bed. If you do have anybody that's going to be staying with you, you have more room there. You have a USB and a USB-C plug right here. Now, in your kitchen, you have a Greystone oven, you have Greystone microwave, and a Greystone range vent. So you've got all Greystone appliances paired with the really sharp-looking Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. Now, this refrigerator just on a battery can run for about 3 days without being plugged into electricity. If you want to pair it up with a solar panel, you can get even more time than that. So I know you'll love having that. Let's talk about some construction things that Della Terra does differently than pretty much everybody else. So this one is built like a house. And so above this slide out, anywhere that there's a slide in a Della Terra product, they use a 16-inch laminated header beam that runs past the end of the slide. And so the reason they do that is, one, to reduce flex, but also to shore up that opening so you know that that slide is always going to fit and it's going to go in and out square every single time for the entire lifetime that you own this thing. So, I mean, it's going to be a really well-built product. They also construct the walls differently. So in a Della Terra, most other manufacturers in the walls, they'll use a 1-inch stripping. Della Terra, the walls are made with a 3-inch, and so it's the only one that you can hit that wall like that, and it's not going to break the walls inside a conventionally built metal-sided trailer. So the construction is second to none, absolutely top-notch in this Della Terra stuff, guys. I love the look on the new kitchen. They give you residential style faucets, and so it's got a pull out with a sprayer, soap dispenser as well. Um, Lots of cabinet space all the way around. They even give you storage up underneath the sink. So just tons of space for pots, pans. I mean, look at this. You just have so much space. You got tons of room right there, and all these open as well. They give you a larger size oven as well. And so a lot of the RV ovens are really small. This one gives you a ton of space, and it has a spark. So you don't have to get a stick lighter. It's actually going to light it when you twist this right here. When the gas is on, it's going to light that right away for you. Another thing that I love in the Della Terras is up here in the main room, you have a king size bed. And so a lot of people are put in queens or camper queens. They're just not giving you the room, and you have hanging space on either side of the bed. They're set up so if you need a CPAP machine, up underneath each one of these is room for your CPAP. So you've got a plug in, you've got that same USB, you've got the USB-C, you got hanging space on this side and overhead space as well on both sides. But also tons of storage space up underneath the bed on gas struts. So you don't have to sit here and hold this up while you guys are trying to load it up. So this is a Della Terra 261RB. It's a Forest River product. Really well constructed. Really, really nice quality. This has all of the 2026 model changes. And so it's different color furniture, which looks really sharp. And like I said earlier, with about $3,000 down, and you don't have to put $3,000 down. That's up to you and your credit history and your lender. However, just running numbers with about $3,000 down, if you have somewhere around a 700 credit score, you can expect to be less than $300 a month on a camper like this. So guys, I'm Maxie Price, Maxie Price RV. Come see us at the dealership.